Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack joins us live with a closer look at this video. Jessica, just from the preview, that tease you showed us, it's pretty disturbing what we see unfold here.
Absolutely, Rup and Taryn, and I want to take this very slow, report what we know at this point, because we know a video like this can potentially have some very significant impact. Let's start with the video right there. What you're looking at is a 34-year-old man on Detroit's east side earlier today. That's off State Fair near Gratiot. Now, we understand in the video he is trying, or they're attempting to arrest him. Officers from Detroit Police 9th Precinct. You can see they try to put handcuffs on him. He actively pulls those handcuffs away. It continues to escalate. You can see several people in the background, cell phones also. You may or may not be able to hear a little bit in the background. Lots of yelling going on. At one point, several people from the gallery then jump on the officer's back. There's a tussle with, you can see that the officers right there are outnumbered. Then backup comes. Their tussle then continues. Now, as far as from Detroit Police, we'll get to what they have to say about this so far. However, we just went out to the scene. It's quieted down at this point. Some family members of the man that was arrested and is in police custody. Some family members spoke to us. They say this is the backstory of how this arrest happened.
Hey, man. Hey, he was getting his own. Let him go. Let him go. Hey, hit him if you want to. They already tried. Let him go. Let him go. Hey, let him go. Y'all weak as hell. Y'all weak as hell. Hey, man, you ain't gonna do my cousin, man. Hey, we calling the police on that bitch. Hey, man, man. Y'all kill me. Kill, man. The police is here. Hey, let him go. He said he let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Hey, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Bro. Y'all laugh with this. Hey, man, you ain't gonna do my cousin, man. Hey, we calling the police on that bitch. Hey, man, man. Y'all kill me. Kill me. The police is here.
Again, this is breaking news. We did speak with a family member out there today. He did tell us that the reason that this all started is that the 34-year-old you see getting arrested there was actually trying to get his own keys out of his own locked car. When Detroit police officers passed by, apparently may have looked suspicious, and that's how this all unfolded. That witness, the family member we talked to, said that several other family members tried to intervene, tried to tell police and straighten things out, and then it, of course, escalated. And I believe we have a statement from Detroit Police about what they have to say at this point, again, as this all unfolds. Now, the department says the department is in possession of video depicting several officers using force to effect the arrest of an individual on the east side of Detroit. This matter has been referred to the department's Professional Standards Bureau for further investigation into the facts and circumstances of this incident, including the reason for the initial stop, the tactics employed by the officers, and the reasonableness of this force. The department will remain fully transparent in its inquiry for this troubling incident and will provide an update as soon as practical. Now, I did talk to Detroit Police brass just a little while ago. We do understand they will be providing an update tomorrow. The chief presumably looking at the video even at this hour, figuring out what to do next, but it has already been kicked to Internal Affairs for review. It is important to note that although one of the officers did have his hand on his holster, there was no taser deployment and no weapons used in terms of a handgun or anything at this point. We will continue to follow this story. Reporting live on Detroit's east side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
I'm sure police have a lot of questions, just like the viewers at home, and perhaps wondering, was this man armed? I mean, it did appear that there was some resisting just by looking at the video, but what would warrant all of those officers really trying to, I guess, subdue him or bring him into custody? I mean, there was some excessive force there. Was it warranted? That seems to be the question that needs to be answered.
Sure. Yeah, not a lot of context at this point. That's why I say we just focus on the video at this point, and I think Detroit police probably trying to find other evidence out there, other video, other angles and that kind of thing. But of course, you know, once folks start stepping in and bear hugging officers and pulling them to the ground, you know, not much good can come of that.
No, and we have not, you don't always see that, that's for sure. And it's always interesting that when you have this video, because there are many things that happened before, like you said. So obviously putting the pieces together, and we know you'll stay on us. So thank you, Jessica, for that.